Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense will have the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. You might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will get the ball for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Dialing up a second down pass play. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that pass is intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Howard. He's got it down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The inside handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to the air one more time. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. It's a draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the move. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Discards a man.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He got it. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. the 30. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wide out in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. At the 45 on his way. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Makes the grab on the left. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. Shakes off the tackler. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Northwestern will have to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. At midfield, he's got room. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
First and goal.
With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll toss it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by 11 to Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He wants to pass it on second down. Got it on the outside, it's Gordon. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll leave it with him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fired in there, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got it! The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receive the team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, just keeps firing. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Running the option, it's Howard. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Coming after it.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looking for space. It's Porter. At the 15, he's loose.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Howard. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is just getting blown off the field right now. I know a lot of people either love or hate the Golden Domers, but anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 18 to Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down.
And that is another.
Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Gets open down the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
35. Northwestern 3.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Using his legs, it's Porter. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio State, 35. Northwestern, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going up top on 1st down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Porter. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Here on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. This time on target.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 9 over Tennessee. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop. Oh, it's out! Bounced right back to them. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
38, Northwestern, 24.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
First down for the offense.
They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He's got it!
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch, by the way. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but...
Touchdown, Northwestern! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that were being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.